Do you remember every gift that you have ever received? I am pretty sure that's not the case. Most gifts get forgotten within a week. I'm going to be sharing like 4 ingredients that make the gift completely right. Like you need to forget the Pinterest boards and everything. If you have got these 4 right, then you have cracked the idea of the art of thoughtful gifting. I feel like અત્યારના ટાઈમમાં Amazon deliveries કે બહુ જ fast, these speedy blanket deliveries have made it very easy for people to consider that gifting is just another task that you need to check off by giving things like a bouquet of flowers or sweets or like a box of chocolates. But what if gifting was more about making the person feel that that they matter? Like what if it was an extension of your presence and your the kind of attention that you give to them when you're talking to them about the little things that matter. So I think that there are 4 key ingredients which when it comes down to gifting something thoughtful. One is intent over impulse, which is if you are very observant when they talk, when they are the kind of behavior they have, or the kind of things that they express while they are telling you something. So it makes you understand what kind of a phase of life they are in, what they might be needing, observing those little things that that person is saying, maybe in silence sometimes, maybe through expression, is what you need to keep in mind before choosing the gift for them, because that is where it will feel like, or they will feel like they are seen. I have an example. Recently, some months ago, a friend of mine gifted me a fidget ring because she had been noticing that under stress, I would just start doing this. Like, my nails ne bahut vadhare, I would start peeling it. So she gave me the fidget ring, and especially she made sure that Emma moons and stars hoy, because mane celestial elements, I am like very much in love with that. So she specifically got it, and I have now realized the impact that it has created, because જેટલી બી એવા ટાઈપના ઓવરથિંકિંગના લૂપ્સ હતા એમાંથી એ ચેનલાઇઝ કરીને મને એમાંથી નીકાળવા માટે એક આટલી વસ્તુ બી it is something that has created so much impact that is when I realized કે thoughtful gifting is so much beyond aesthetics or like that material aspect of it. It is more about that person really understanding what you need at that moment. Second was form meets function, which is like the gifts that may look very pretty, but they're essentially not adding a lot of value in your everyday life, versus things that you can utilize in your everyday life. So it comes down to a lot more blend of aesthetics with utility. Those are the gifts that matter, because then એ માણસ એમની everydayમાં જ્યારે એ વસ્તુને વાપરશે ત્યારે at some point they are going to end up thinking કે હા યાર આને આ વસ્તુ આપી તો this has been very useful for me. So that is the second one. The third one is the power of personalization. I mean, who doesn't like a small note, a small message, or like that little maybe memory that you write in a card along with the gift. So when you curate, if you are thinking of curating a hamper, for example, then picking out the right things plus adding that little touch of personalization that makes them understand or think about you in a way that that is going to stay with them forever. That is the power of personalization that you can add in the gift. And the fourth is timelessness over trends, which is it is very easy to fall into the pattern of trends, but and like buying the item that is very much trending at that moment. But that is the thing about trends, they don't last. The next trend will come in and it will it's just going to be forgotten. So anything that stays with them for a longer time, which is not that perishable, which makes them think about you even maybe 20 years later when they see that thing with that gift that you had gifted, that is what is going to matter. So these are the 4 key ingredients, and if you get these right, then that is where you know that you've cracked the art of thoughtful gifting.